Hey chickies, okay, today we are doing a squishy squish squish mini. I don't know what else to call it. Nobody else that I know of has given it a name, so that's what I'm calling it. Anyway, let's get into it. I really hope you like it. Polishes for this one are from Ella and Mila. This is my first time using their polish because HB Beauty Bar have just started stocking them and they sent me 3 bottles. This one is called Bags Are Packed. It's a blue, royal blue jelly. It's more of, well, it's definitely not a cream, it's more of a jelly. The next one is Yacht Club. Now this is kind of a cross between a grey, blue, teal kind of colour. It's a really beautiful cream. Now that is a cream. And then the final one, which is the base for my 2 middle nails, is called Under the Sea. And that is also a cream, and it's like a green, more of a green teal kind of color. Because this is my first time using Ella and Miller polish, I wanted to show it to you going over a clear nail, so you get an idea of what sort of coverage you're going to get. Of course, I already have my base coat of Nail Envy on. Now, this is, as I said, Under the Sea, and initially I thought, oh, this is going to take a bit to get coverage, but actually it's not too bad on one thinnish kind of coat. It's pretty good. I'm not going to do 2 coats with this one because we're going to be using the same polish again, using the squishy squish squish technique, so it's not really necessary to do more than 1 thin coat for this particular nail art. Next we're moving on to the index nail, and I'm using 2 coats or 2 thin coats of Bags Are Packed, and that's the royal blue jelly. Now I mean, I call it a jelly, but I think it's almost like a hybrid between a cream and a jelly because it's so highly pigmented. You can get a full coverage in 2 thin coats, and with most jellies you can't do that. So I'm pretty impressed with this color, and it's such a beautiful blue. Okay, so moving on to the 2 middle nails and the squishy squish squish technique. I'm using the Fab Ur Nails gigantic squishy stamper. It is super squishy and sticky, and it's fabulous. I love playing with it, it's fun. Because this technique can be quite messy, I'm going to be protecting the skin around my nails with Simply Peel by Bliss Kiss. So onto the squishiness, or the squishy technique. Basically going to place the colours of your choice. I'm using all 3 colours, the base colour and the other 2 colours. And we're just putting dots of the polish onto the surface of the squisher, or the stamper. I'm going to call it the squisher. And then turn it upside down and squish it on your nail. And you can actually, I mean, depending on how much polish you put onto the stamper, you can do it on 2 nails without having to refresh the polish. And that's what I did. And as you can see, I have literally flooded my cuticle area, which is fine. It's not a big deal. And I'm going to go ahead and clean that up with my Royal Majestic brush and my non-acetone remover pretty much straight away, because this is not a precise nail art or anything like that. Any sort of muck-ups or squishing or further squishing done around the edge of my nails, not going to be a problem. It'll just add to the art. Well, anyway, that's my plan. Once all the cleanup was done, I decided to add a coat of Seche Vite because I'm going to, yes, do some stamping because, you know, I'm a glutton for punishment. The image I'm using today is from Fab Ur Nails, and it's Fun Plate 15. The white stamping polish I'll be using today is from Mundo de Eunice. I think I actually pronounced that correctly for the first time ever. Let me know if I didn't, but I think I might have. Yay! The scraper and the stamper that I'm using for this part is from Picture Polish. Oh, and I forgot to mention I added another coat of Simply Peel on the skin around my nails to protect myself from, you know, harm, stupidity. I don't know. As you can see, this first stamping didn't work. It was terrible on one side for some reason. I did it a couple of times. I'm going to be honest. I did it a couple of times. I'm not showing you all the times because you've seen me stuff up stamping a heap of times. But you can see that there's like a ghost of the stamping image on my nail. Gosh, anyway. So just so you know, this was my 4th go at it. I didn't film all of my goes. Well, I did film all of my goes, but I'm not putting them all in here because it's ridiculous. You don't want to see me stuff up every single time. Like, you already know that I stuffed up. So anyway, This is one of the reasons why using a good quality top coat like Seche Vite before you do your stamping is so vitally important, especially if you're not super confident like me, because you can just use some sticky tape, any regular sticky tape, and take off that stamping polish straight away. I mean, I think you can even let it dry, but I haven't never done that. But and you can almost always take off all of the stamping polish and then start again without having to redo this fancy squishy base that you might have done like me. So it's really, 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 really important to use a good quality top coat before doing the stamping. And then once you're happy with your stamping, you can go ahead and seal it all in with your favorite top coat. Of course, mine is always and always will be Seche Vite, as per usual. So for this one, I really hope you like it. I really did love it how it turned out. I really did. And I'm really looking forward to using some more Ella and Mila polish. It's really nice. I do like it. Anyway, thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, chickies. Oh, and thank you for subscribing. And thanks for that delicious thumbs up. Bye.